Hello, and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy. Didn't you know? This is a place to practice listening and speaking with simple, real English.
Please help us by liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
Today feels like a very calm and supportive moment for me. I imagine us sitting together in a quiet and comfortable space. There is no rush and no pressure around us. This feels like a good place to talk about confidence.
I feel that calm support too, Roy, and it makes me feel safe. When the space feels safe, speaking English feels easier. I want listeners to feel that safety right now. You are welcome here, just as you are.
Today's topic is how to speak English with confidence, especially for beginners. Confidence is something many learners want, but it can feel hard to find. We want to talk about it slowly and gently. There is no need to force anything.
Yes, confidence does not appear suddenly. It grows little by little. Many learners think they need perfect English first, but confidence can come before perfection. That is something very important to remember.
Emma, when you think about speaking English with confidence, what feeling comes to your mind first? For me, it is not a loud feeling. It is a quiet and steady feeling inside. It feels calm, not rushed.
I feel the same way when I think about confidence. It feels soft and stable, not strong or fast. Confidence feels like trusting yourself a little more each time. It does not mean you never feel nervous.
That is a very important point. Feeling nervous does not mean you are not confident. Many confident people still feel nervous sometimes. Confidence is about continuing even with that feeling. This idea can help beginners a lot.
I agree completely. When learners hear that nervous feelings are normal, they feel less alone. You do not need to wait until fear disappears. You can speak even when your voice feels a little unsure. That is still confidence.
When I speak English confidently, I usually focus on being clear, not perfect. I speak slowly and give myself time. I allow pauses to happen naturally. These pauses help me stay calm.
Pauses are very friendly for beginners. They give your mind space to think. Silence is not a mistake. Silence can be part of confident speech. This is something learners should know.
I also notice my body when I speak. If my shoulders are tense, my voice feels tense too. When I relax my body, my words come out more easily. Confidence often starts in the body.
That connection between body and voice is very real. When I take a slow breath, my mind becomes quieter. Speaking feels less heavy. This small habit can help beginners feel more confident.
Breathing slowly before speaking is a simple but powerful habit. It sends a message to your body that you are safe. When you feel safe, your voice sounds steadier. Confidence grows from this feeling of safety.
Safety is such an important word here. English learning should feel safe, not stressful. When you feel safe, you are more willing to try. Trying is where confidence begins.
Many learners worry about making mistakes when they speak. I understand that feeling very well, but mistakes are a natural part of speaking. They do not mean failure. They mean you are using the language.
I want listeners to hear that clearly. Making mistakes does not mean you are bad at English. It means you are learning. Even confident speakers make mistakes. They simply keep going.
When I make a mistake, I try not to stop completely. I continue speaking if I can. This helps the conversation flow. It also helps my confidence stay steady.
Continuing after a mistake is a strong skill. It shows courage and patience with yourself. You do not need to correct everything immediately. Communication is more important than perfection.
Confidence also grows when you speak about familiar topics. Talking about daily life or simple feelings makes English feel easier. You already know the ideas. You only need simple words to share them.
Yes, familiar topics are very friendly for beginners. When the topic feels close to your life, your mind feels relaxed. Relaxed minds learn better. This is a good place to practice confidence.
Right now, just listening to this conversation is already a step. You are hearing confident but gentle English. Your ears are learning the rhythm and tone. This quiet listening builds confidence too.
Listening is a powerful form of practice. You do not always need to speak out loud. Confidence can grow silently at first. One day, you may notice your voice feels a little stronger.
I want listeners to know that confidence is not something you need to prove. It is something you slowly feel. Each small step counts. Even trying once is meaningful.
That is such a comforting idea. You are allowed to grow at your own speed. There is no competition here. English learning is a personal journey, and confidence grows differently for everyone.
As we continue this series, we will talk more about practical moments and feelings. We will keep everything slow and supportive. You do not need to rush yourself at all.
Thank you for being here and listening so patiently. Please take a slow breath and stay comfortable. We will continue talking about confidence together very soon.
As we continue, I feel very steady and calm in this moment. It feels like we are still sitting together in that quiet and safe space. There is no pressure to perform or impress anyone. This feels like the right place to talk more deeply about confidence.
I feel that steadiness too, Roy, and it makes me feel supported. Confidence grows best in a calm environment. When learners feel supported, they are more willing to try. Trying is where real change begins.
Many beginners ask where confidence really comes from. Some people think it comes from knowing many words. Others think it comes from speaking fast. But I believe confidence comes from feeling comfortable with yourself.
I agree with that completely. When you accept yourself as you are, speaking feels lighter. You stop fighting against fear. Instead, you gently move forward with it. That gentle movement builds confidence.
One thing that helps me feel confident is allowing myself to speak slowly. I do not rush my sentences. I give myself time to think and breathe. This slow pace makes my voice feel steady.
Speaking slowly is very powerful for beginners. It gives your mind time to choose words. It also helps listeners understand you more clearly. Slow speech is not weak speech, it is confident speech.
When I speak slowly, I notice that people listen more carefully. That makes me feel respected. Feeling respected makes confidence grow naturally. It becomes a positive cycle.
That positive cycle is very important. When one good experience happens, your mind remembers it. The next time you speak, you feel a little less afraid. Confidence grows step by step like this.
Another part of confidence is accepting silence. Silence can feel uncomfortable for beginners. But silence is not a failure. Silence is simply a pause to think.
I really want learners to remember that. Silence is allowed in conversation. You do not need to fill every moment with words. Confident speakers also pause. Pauses show thoughtfulness.
When I pause, I often take a small breath. That breath helps my body relax. When my body relaxes, my voice becomes clearer. Confidence lives in that relaxed feeling.
That connection between breath and voice is very strong. Many learners forget to breathe when they are nervous. Remembering to breathe slowly can change everything. It is a small but powerful habit.
Confidence also grows when you speak kindly to yourself. If you tell yourself that you are bad at English, your body becomes tense. If you tell yourself that you are learning, your body softens.
Being kind to yourself is very important. Learning a language takes time. You are not failing just because something feels difficult. Difficulty is part of growth. Kind thoughts help confidence stay alive.
I remember times when I felt afraid to speak. My heart felt fast and my mind felt busy. But when I spoke anyway, even with simple words, I felt proud afterward. That pride stayed with me.
That proud feeling is something many learners experience quietly. Even small moments of speaking can feel big inside. That feeling is proof that confidence is growing. You should allow yourself to feel it.
Confidence does not mean you speak perfectly every time. It means you trust yourself enough to try. Trying is a brave act. Every time you try, you strengthen your confidence muscle.
I like that idea of confidence as a muscle. Muscles grow with gentle use, not force. Speaking a little every day is better than forcing yourself once a week. Small daily practice is very powerful.
Practicing in safe situations also helps confidence grow. Talking to yourself, listening and repeating, or speaking with kind people can feel safe. Safety allows confidence to grow naturally.
Safety is essential for beginners. When you feel safe, mistakes feel less scary. You are more open to learning. This is why gentle practice is so important.
Some learners wait until they feel confident before they speak, but confidence often comes after speaking, not before. Speaking is the door that confidence walks through.
That is such an important idea. You do not need to feel ready to start. You become ready by starting. Even one sentence is enough to begin building confidence.
Gentle listening to English like this conversation is also a form of speaking practice. Your mind is learning patterns and rhythm. When you speak later, those patterns come out naturally.
Quiet practice counts more than people realize. You are learning even when you are not speaking out loud. Confidence grows quietly first, then shows itself later.
I want listeners to feel no pressure right now. You are exactly where you need to be. Confidence grows at different speeds for everyone. There is no correct timeline.
Yes, please remember that. You do not need to compare yourself to others. Your journey is your own. Every step you take matters, even if it feels small.
As we move forward, we will talk about real situations where confidence can appear. We will continue slowly and gently. You do not need to push yourself. Just stay open.
Thank you for staying with us and listening so calmly. Take another slow breath and relax your shoulders. We will continue building confidence together in the next part.
As we move into this part, I still feel that calm and supportive atmosphere around us. It feels like we have spent some time together already. That shared time creates trust and comfort. This is a good moment to talk about confidence in real situations.
I feel that trust too, Roy, and it feels very reassuring. When you feel connected, speaking becomes easier. Confidence often grows when you feel understood. That feeling makes you less afraid to try.
Many beginners feel confident when they practice alone, but nervous when speaking with others. That change can feel confusing. It does not mean you lost confidence. It only means the situation feels new.
New situations naturally bring nervous feelings. That happens to everyone. Confidence is not about never feeling nervous. It is about continuing even when your hands or voice feel a little shaky.
When I speak English with other people, I remind myself to stay present. I listen carefully and respond slowly. I do not rush to sound smart or fluent. I focus on being clear and kind.
Focusing on kindness really changes the experience. When you speak kindly, both to others and to yourself, pressure becomes lighter. Communication feels more human. That feeling supports confidence.
Confidence also grows when you accept that you may not understand everything. You do not need perfect understanding to continue a conversation. Understanding a little is often enough.
That acceptance removes a lot of fear. You are allowed to miss some words. You can still smile, nod, and respond simply. Communication is flexible and forgiving.
When I do not understand something, I stay calm. I do not panic or freeze. I focus on the tone and body language. These things often give me enough information to continue.
That calm reaction is a sign of growing confidence. You trust yourself to handle the moment. Even if the situation feels unclear, you stay open. That openness is very powerful.
Another way confidence grows is through repetition. When you use the same simple phrases many times, they start to feel natural. Your mouth remembers them. Your mind relaxes.
Repetition is a friend, not an enemy. Saying the same sentence many times is not boring. It builds comfort. Comfort is the foundation of confidence.
I notice that confident speakers often use very simple language. They are not trying to impress anyone. They are focused on connection. Simple words can carry strong meaning.
That is such an important reminder. You do not need advanced words to sound confident. A calm voice and clear intention matter more. Confidence lives in how you speak, not what level words you use.
Sometimes beginners worry about their accent. They think their accent makes them sound less confident. But an accent is not a weakness. It is part of who you are.
I really want learners to hear that clearly. An accent shows that you know more than one language. That is something to be proud of. Confidence means accepting your own voice.
When you accept your voice, speaking feels easier. You stop trying to hide or change it. You focus on communication instead. That shift can bring a lot of relief.
Relief is a big part of confidence. When pressure disappears, confidence can appear naturally. That is why gentle practice is so important for beginners.
Confidence also grows when you notice small successes. Maybe you said one sentence clearly. Maybe someone understood you. These moments matter more than you think.
Yes, small successes are the building blocks. You do not need big achievements. One small positive moment can change how you feel about speaking. That feeling stays with you.
I often encourage learners to reflect gently after speaking. Instead of focusing on mistakes, notice what went well. This helps your mind associate speaking with positive feelings.
Positive reflection is very powerful. It trains your brain to feel safe with English. When your brain feels safe, confidence grows naturally.
Even listening to confident but gentle English helps your own confidence. Your brain learns the rhythm and tone. One day, your voice begins to follow that pattern.
That is why slow listening and shadowing are so helpful. You are not forcing anything. You are gently absorbing the language. Confidence grows quietly in the background.
At this point in the journey, I want listeners to feel proud. You have stayed with this conversation. You are giving yourself time and care. That itself shows confidence.
I feel very proud of our listeners, too. Choosing to practice calmly is a strong decision. You are building something meaningful inside yourself.
As we get closer to the final part, we'll talk about carrying confidence into daily life. We'll keep everything soft and realistic. There is no pressure to change overnight.
Thank you for listening so patiently and kindly. Take a slow breath and notice how you feel right now. We will finish this confidence journey very soon.
As we arrive at the final part of our conversation, I feel a deep sense of calm and appreciation. It feels like we have taken a gentle journey together. There is no rush to finish or prove anything. This moment feels steady and complete.
I feel that same sense of completion, Roy, and it feels very comforting. Ending a conversation like this helps confidence settle inside. It shows that learning does not need to be fast or stressful. It can end softly and kindly.
When I think about confidence now, it feels closer and more familiar. It does not feel like something far away. It feels like a quiet friend that stays with you. This kind of confidence feels real and possible.
I really like that image of confidence as a quiet friend. It stays with you, even when you're unsure. You do not need to feel strong all the time. You only need to feel supported.
Confidence in English can live in very small moments. It can be in the way you start a sentence. It can be in the way you pause and breathe. These small choices shape how you feel inside.
Those small choices matter more than big goals. When you choose to breathe instead of panic, confidence grows. When you choose to continue instead of stop, confidence grows. These moments add up slowly.
I want listeners to remember that confidence is not loud. It does not shout or rush. It speaks calmly and clearly. It allows mistakes and keeps going gently.
That gentle strength is very important for beginners. You do not need to sound like a native speaker. You only need to sound like yourself. Your voice is already enough.
When you speak English tomorrow or next week, you may still feel nervous. That is completely okay. Nervous feelings do not erase confidence. They can exist together in the same moment.
Yes, confidence and nervousness can sit side by side. You can feel both and still speak. That is real confidence. It means you are brave enough to continue.
Carrying confidence into daily life means being patient with yourself. Some days will feel easier, and some days will feel harder. Both kinds of days are part of learning.
Learning is not a straight line. It moves up and down. Confidence grows even on difficult days. Sometimes it grows the most when things feel challenging.
I also want listeners to know that confidence grows when you celebrate small wins. Maybe you understood one sentence today. Maybe you spoke one word out loud. Those moments matter deeply.
Please allow yourself to feel proud of those moments. Do not push them away. Pride does not mean arrogance. It means you recognize your effort and courage.
Over time, these small moments create a strong foundation. One day, you may notice that speaking feels lighter. That change often happens quietly, without announcement.
And when that moment comes, it feels very natural. You may not even realize how far you have come. That is the beauty of slow and gentle learning.
Confidence also grows when you surround yourself with supportive voices. Listening to calm and kind English helps your mind feel safe. Safe minds are open to growth.
Choosing supportive practice is a powerful decision. It shows that you respect yourself and your learning process. That respect strengthens confidence from the inside.
As we come to the end, I want listeners to feel encouraged and accepted. You do not need to change who you are to speak English. You bring yourself into the language, just as you are.
That acceptance is a beautiful place to begin and to continue. You belong in English conversations. Your voice deserves space. You deserve patience and kindness.
I feel very grateful that we could share this quiet and supportive time together. Confidence does not grow alone. It grows in safe and caring spaces like this one.
I feel grateful too, and I hope listeners feel supported right now. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are learning, step by step.
As you move forward, please remember this feeling of calm. You can return to it whenever you speak. Confidence begins with feeling safe inside your own body and voice.
Take this calm with you into your next conversation. Even one calm breath can change everything. You are capable of more than you think.
Thank you so much for staying with us through this full conversation. We hope this time helped you feel more confident and supported. Keep speaking gently and keep trusting yourself.
Thank you for listening and for taking care of yourself during this practice. take a deep breath and feel proud of where you are. We look forward to meeting you again very soon. Goodbye for now.